You want to work out without getting hurt? Well, you've come to the right place. My name is Jeanette Gennaro. I'm a personal trainer with the Naked Formula, the wellness education program that strips your lifestyle so you can live well in every area of your life. This is a 12-part workout series that is perfect for individuals who want to start moving again and introduce exercise into their lifestyle, but want to do so safely. We're going to cover basic movements that are going to lay the foundation for you to safely move throughout your daily activities. So let's go ahead and march into place. Rolling your shoulders back, checking your posture for me, making sure your ears land over your shoulders, chest is lifted, shoulders land right over those hips, and you're balancing your weight with the front and back of your foot. You're not leaning forward or back. Open up. Today's movements are going to be twisting type of movements. So you want to be extra cautious with those, okay? Start by pointing your toe and shifting your body from side to side. Roll your shoulders back as you do so, making sure your spine is nice and long. All right, so test this out first. Reach just a tiny little bit. You don't want to give yourself a big stretch right here. Not only are we warming up, but in the workout itself, there's no need for the movement to be so large. Again, we're just laying the foundation. We're making sure your body can do the movement correctly in a shorter range of motion, so then you can safely do the exercise in a larger range of motion. If you cannot do the movement right like this, just tiny, then chances are you're going to injure yourself when you do a larger movement. Let me go ahead and move this out of the way. Okay, let's look at our feet. Both toes are pointing to the front. Both knees are pointing to the front. No matter what, those toes and knees, they're going to work together as a team, okay? So as you twist to the side, knee and toe twist together, okay? I never want you to have your feet planted on the floor and do a twisting like this, okay? Get that heel up off the floor, knee and toe work together as a team, okay? So you're still shifting your body weight from one side to the other. Great. But then you're getting that twisting motion going with the leg. And just very gently, notice I'm still standing up nice and tall. I'm not leaning forward, not reaching forward. I'm just very gently reaching across my body. Okay? Okay, now keeping your head over your standing leg. We've been doing these already for a couple of these workouts. This movement of keeping your center of gravity right over the leg that's anchoring your position. Hand, not going to go terribly high. You're not going to reach straight up, just about here. Elbow to knee. You work at your pace. Maybe you're just going to be lifting up your toes just a couple inches off the floor. Maybe you feel a little bit more comfortable letting that knee come up higher. But just keep in mind, I want that back to be straight. We're not doing a crunching motion like this, okay? That could hurt your lower back. Remember, we're just setting the foundation for proper movement, tucking in that core. If you cannot keep your back straight, then that means that you're bringing your knee too high. Let's practice on the other side. Head over that standing leg. Hand up, not too high. Back nice and straight. Knee to elbow. Okay? Again, if it's just a tiny little movement, that's okay. And you might be feeling it on the standing leg, okay? Now we're going to do a safe grapevine. Make sure you have a clear path, and then you're just going to step in front of your body and then step in the back. Not too fast at all. You're just doing the movement, okay? So stepping forward and back, forward and back, and then again. Don't worry about, running across when you do this. You can keep your arms up if you want, shoulders nice and low. You're going to get your delts working a little bit in this. Okay. And then the last exercise for this series, we kind of already did it in the warm-up. Remember that heel comes up. Never, ever, ever twisting with that heel on the floor. And then up, up, upright. So you're not reaching forward, okay? Nice and upright. Reach and reach. Okay? Let's get that timer going. 20 seconds. Moving as quickly as you can, safely can. And then 10 seconds, absolutely resting. Ooh, a little doggy. Head over your foot. And begin. Tucking in that core. Breathing through the movement. Bringing up your knee as high as you safely can without bending your spine. And rest. All right, finding your balance, head over that standing foot and begin. So very little twist in the upper body. Obliques doing a little bit of work to help you twist. It's really great for your brain, for you to do movements with different sides of your body, like doing something with your right hand and the left foot. Go ahead and rest. This is why crawling is so important for children. It really helps their brain development. All right, grapevine. Arms out. Make sure your path is clear. Come to a complete stop before starting again. Speaking of babies, my 3 kids are in their bedroom with their dad. You may hear them. All right, safe to twist. The workout series that I recorded before this was a workout series. Basically, I recorded all of the workouts I did once I started working out again after baby number 3. And rest. And now I'm doing a workout again to lay the foundation for proper movement. And begin. Even me, a personal trainer, after having 3 children, I just feel like just my muscle density is just not the same. So I want to make sure that I'm laying a good foundation for proper movements. Shoulders back. Great. Keeping your back perfectly straight, okay? All right, rest, getting ready for the grapevine. Begin. I really want to break that conception that exercise needs to be just crazy movements all over the place. Go ahead and rest. What you want to do is move. And if you have a sedentary lifestyle, safe twists. If you have a sedentary lifestyle, moving, this is what it looks like. So if we go straight for those really high intensity activities, that's just going to lead to injuries. which is going to lead to rest, less movements overall. So again, these exercises might seem simple, but they're simple by design. Trust me, it counts because you're up here moving. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate the next set of exercises. You guys are going to take a little break, and this is also a great time to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. It will really help my channel grow. I can't believe it. I have about like 230 subscribers, and I appreciate every single one of you. Next set of exercises, you're going to need a chair for this to help you with your balance. So let me go ahead and grab that. Okay. All right. So soft knee, keeping that balance, head over the standing foot. You're standing perfectly straight, and you're going to give yourself tiny little circles. My knee and toe is pointing forward the whole time. Okay, so I'm not, doing that type of action. The toe isn't pointing out, pointing straight to the front. This is actually doing a lot for the glute. The glute needs to work out a lot here. As I'm doing the circle, my back is straight. I'm not swinging back and forth. Back remains perfectly straight. As you do those circles, you can keep your hand here by your side to ensure that your hip isn't swinging. And when you make that circle, bring that heel to the back, okay? Don't keep those circles right here to the front, just in the front. Bring that heel all the way to the back. Nice little circles, making sure you bring that leg to the back. Don't start off with the circle too large, because you are going to be using a lot of muscles here in the lower back, which those tend to be the ones that get overworked from having an entire day of poor posture. So make sure you baby that, and you just start off slow, see how you feel before making that circle a little bit larger. Let's practice that on the other side. For the workout, we're actually going to keep the chair on the same side for 2 exercises at a time. You can also just turn around. I'm going to be talking, so you don't have to be watching the screen, but I have to keep moving my chair so I can face all you guys. Okay, the next exercise is going to be a clamshell. This again utilizes the glute, and a part of the glute that does not get utilized very often. So you're going to start off with your toes, your feet actually, on your standing leg. You're not locking the knee, keeping that knee nice and soft. Close and open. Trying to keep that upper body still, not twisting, okay? The point is to get that glute to open that leg, all right? Open and close. If you feel comfortable, you can bring that leg a little bit higher, okay? You're going to be feeling it a little bit, stretch in the inner thigh, as well as the glute working as you open that leg. Let's practice the other side, and then that's it. Another round of those exercises, total of 8 sets, and then you're done. You're gonna sit on that chair afterwards, after we cool down, that is, and stretch. Okay, now let's get that timer going. We're going to start off with leg circles and clamshells, and then we're going to switch the chair, or you can turn around, and then we're going to do those 2 exercises on the other side. Again, you're going to be feeling it on that standing leg. That's perfectly normal. All right, soft knee, perfect posture, hand on your hip, and tiny circles to the back. Keep breathing through it, trying to relax your shoulders, keeping your back perfectly straight, really having to focus on isolating those muscles to do this movement. And rest. Clamshells. You can start off with your foot closer to your ankle, but if you feel comfortable with it, you can bring your foot closer towards the knee. Other side. Nice and controlled leg circles, knees and toes pointing towards the front the entire time. And rest. Oh, there's the baby girl. Perfect, nice and controlled. Upper body perfectly straight. Core remains tight and engaged. One more set of those. I really appreciate you guys coming back and committing to finish this series. Every single one of these sets helps your body function better, and you can just move much more safely throughout the day. Once you complete this 12-part series, you can start right from the beginning, or you can move on to more complicated exercises. But again, the goal is to keep yourself active. So these exercises are perfectly fine to do that. Soft knee. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments and I will gladly answer them. Last exercise. Giving that standing leg a little break. All right, clamshells, and then we stretch. Shoulders relaxed, core engaged. And rest. All right, let's just do a light cool down, and then we can stretch. Heel up, just light little twist, roll your shoulders back, lifting your chest. You're feeling a little stretch in the core. You're not hyperextending your back, you're just lifting your chest. The sun is setting and it's giving a beautiful, beautiful golden hour lighting for our stretch. Okay, you're going to take your chair and you're going to sit down on the edge of it. We're going to stretch out our glutes, okay? Go ahead and extend your right leg, and then your left ankle is going to be just right there in on top of your leg. Now, I'm just going to demonstrate something, so don't follow this, just watch for this. But this essentially is this stretch right here for the glute, but this is very intense. This is, challenging for a lot of the population to get into. So we're still stretching out the same muscles, but starting off in a much more safe position, okay? So leg is straight, and then you have the outside of your ankle resting right on top of your leg. The most important part of this exercise is to keep your back straight. We're stretching out the glute, and the second that you bend over, that glute is not going to have that tension to stretch, okay? So please make sure your back is straight. Just being in this position here, you're going to be feeling the stretch in the glute. If you want to make it more intense, keeping that back straight, just lean forward. Your tailbone, think about your tailbone pointing towards the back of your chair. Okay? So go ahead and get into your position. Nice deep breath. Start breathing in and out through your nose. You can stay in that position or bending from the hip, back remains straight. Thinking about that tailbone pointing to the back of the chair. Relax. I want you to feel a little sense of pride for committing to do today's workout and actually doing it. Other side, keeping that leg nice and straight. Other ankle just rests on top, knee opens up. Most important part, keep that back straight, bending from the hip. Oh, my poor dog. You're going to hear her whining a lot through these videos. She was in the bedroom with the kids. She was whining. She wanted to come out. I let her out. And now she's whining because she wants to go back in. Relax. All right. Keep sitting at the edge of your chair. I have one more stretch for you. This is actually one that I would love for you guys to do at your desk throughout the day. Maybe even once an hour would be good to do this. Starting off with the reason why you're sitting at the edge of your seat is because if you're all the way in the back, your tailbone is going to be more in lower down position, and the hips aren't going to be in the ideal position for this. So sitting in the edge, tailbone points back, knee lands right over your ankle, okay, and feet are about shoulder width apart. So you have nice, strong foundation for the movement, okay? Roll your shoulders back. Make sure your neck is nice and long. You're going to have your hands level with your navel, shoulders low. Keep your hands as straight as possible and bring them back as far back as you safely can. So at this point, your chest is pushing out. You're getting a stretch right here in your pectoral muscles as well as your frontal delts. Chin is lifted. And then ever so slightly, just bring your chin back so your ear is aligned with the shoulder. You're going to counteract the position that you're in, hunched over a laptop or your phone or after driving. Stretching out your pectoral muscles, letting your neck decompress. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come back to center. Place your hands on your knees. Roll your shoulders back. And then very gently stand up. Take a deep breath. Take your time standing up. Wonderful. So I will see you guys in tomorrow's workout. Ideally, you'll do these workouts 3 to 5 times per week. So keep it up, guys. I'm proud of you. I'll see you next time. Bye.